She grew up in a town where nobody left, where the walls knew your name and the winters were deaf. Her mama worked the counter at the end of the lane and told her that ambition was another word for pain. She believed it for a while, the way children believe that the world beyond the tree line was too wide to conceive. So she pressed herself down small, kept her hope thin, and wore the town's opinion like a second skin. At 19 she packed a bag on a Tuesday night, slipped out past the porch with her heart wound tight. Didn't leave a note, didn't say goodbye, just pointed herself forward at the open sky. But the road has a way of reflecting back every unhealed wound you thought you packed away. And she carried every voice that said turn back for 1,000 miles, and most of every day she took the long way back to herself, past every broken road and crying shelf, through every stranger's city, borrowed bed, through every cruel word still ringing in her head. Nobody drew her map, nobody cleared her path. She walked through all the sorrow and the aftermath. She took the long way back, the only way she had. She worked the night shift in a city built of glass, watched the well-dressed world from windows as she passed. Sent money home on Fridays, kept the rest for rent, and wondered if this hunger was what freedom meant. She fell in love with someone who unraveled her, made her doubt the very instincts she had carried far. Left her in a February, cold and bare, just her own reflection and a two-room affair. And that was when the smallest thing occurred. She heard herself humming as she caught the word, an old song from her childhood, half-forgotten tune that her mama used to sing beneath the summer moon. And for one whole trembling minute, standing at the sink, she was neither lost nor broken, neither on the brink. She was just a woman humming in the quiet dark, with a hole and beating heart. She took the long way back to herself, past every broken road and crying shelf, through every stranger's city, borrowed bed, through every cruel word still ringing in her head. Nobody drew her map, nobody cleared her path. She walked through all the sorrow and the aftermath. She took the long way back, the only way she had. She called her mama on a Sunday, kept it brief, said, I think I understand now what you meant about the grief, that it isn't just the losing, it's the learning how to hold all the things you had to leave behind to grow. Her mama didn't speak for a long moment on the line, and she said, baby girl, you always were gonna be fine. I was just so scared to lose you to the world out there, but the world out there was always yours to I took the long way back to myself, through every broken road and crying shelf, through every city where I had no name, through every version of my private shame. Nobody drew my map, nobody knew the cost, but I found myself by being good and lost. I took the long way back, and I would not trade a step, not a single step of the long